Good morning, children. Welcome back to our Google Classroom. This is your mathematics period. Which topic is going on? Pictograph. So now you can draw pictograph using the given data. Okay. Next question from exercise 9.2, question 1. Total number of animals in 5 villages are as follows. Village A 80, village B 120, village C 90, village D 40, village E 60. Question is, prepare a pictograph using the symbol. A symbol is given there to represent 10 animals. 10 animals. That means one symbol represents 10 animals. We have to decide how many symbols should be added in pictograph in each row against each village. That is our decision. First we drawn the column village and below that heading we written the name of the villages A, B, C, D and E. Second column containing the number of animals, but one thing is there you should remember, one symbol resembles 10 animals. First village A contains 80 animals. 80, how will you divide with 10? How many pictures we should use there? 10 out of 80 is 8. So we should use 8 pictures there. Here it is easy to draw because every number of animals are here multiples of 10. So it is easy. 80, 8 pictures, 120. Village B containing 120 animals. So 12 pictures are there. Then C, 90, 9 pictures. D, 40 animals. So we need 4 pictures. E, 60 animals. So we draw 6 pictures. This is the way we should represent the data using pictograph. Here we represent the given data using a pictograph. Very easy. Do more problems in your notebook and practice well. Okay. Next topic is bar graph. Using the different data, we can draw bar graph in which we are using bars of uniform width. That means the bars should be having uniform width, same width and equal spacing between the bars. Okay, so we can draw it horizontally or vertically, but the bars should have same width. If you are choosing 1 centimeter bar, the entire graph should be containing 1 centimeter width. That is the meaning of uniform width. Then only we can compare the data using bar graph. Okay, so you can draw the bar graph or from the bar graph we can interpret the data. First our section is interpreting data using given bar graph. Pictograph over. In the pictograph we have used different symbols to represent the data. Here bars of uniform width are used to represent the data. Then one important matter is, while you are drawing a bar graph, first of all we have to decide the scale. We can't draw very lengthy bars. So as per the given data we should choose a scale. 1 unit length equal to how many students, or based upon the data we can write the scale. Choose 1 centimeter as the unit length, 2 centimeter as the unit length. That is our decision. But the bars should be having the same width. That is very important. Then only there will be a uniformity for the bars. So we can go for the class. Okay. So topic is interpretation of a bar graph. Means using the bar graph we are answering to the questions. Okay. Here a bar graph showing the number of students in a particular class of a school in various years. The years are 2000, 2001, 2002 and 2003. In the vertical line, the number of students are written and in the horizontal line represents the year. This width is same in every bars. So, this is very important. I told the bars should have same width. This breadth is known as width. And this is the horizontal line and it is the vertical line in the bar graph. Here it is written the number of students. Whatever we used to represent, we should write along this vertical line. And here in the horizontal line also, it is written years, and 2001 and 2002 etc. are different years. Moreover, in the uppermost part, topmost column, 1 unit length equals 10 students. This is the scale we used. 1 unit length equal to 10 students. That means this 1 unit length, this is 1 unit length up to this 10 students. Again 10 students, again 10 students. This is the meaning of 1 unit length equal to 10 students. So it is increased by 10 here. So this is a bar graph of the students in a class of a school. Okay. So depending upon this, there will be some questions. We can answer the questions. Okay. So what is the scale of the graph? Scale is 1 unit equal to 10 students. That is our first question. Next question. How many new students are added every year? How many new students are added every year? Here you can see in the year 2000 there were 30 students. 30 because along this 30 is the top position of this graph. It means in the year 2000 there were 30 students. 2001 is along this 40. So in the year 2001 there were 40 students. 2002, what is the number here? If we move to this y-axis, we can see it will meet at 50. So it means that in the year 2002 there were 50 students. And in 2003, move along this very straight, be very careful while we observe the graph. Then 60 students, that means 2030, 2001 40, 2002 50 and 2003 60. That means every year 10 students are added. 30 plus 10 40 plus 10 50 plus 10 60. So every year 10 students are added to that class. Okay. Next question is the number of students in the year 2003 twice 2006. Very clear. 2030 students, 2003 60 students, double of 30. So yes, it is double of or twice the number of students in 2000. So these are the questions related to this bar graph. So you understood how we can interpret a data? This is the interpretation of a bar graph. Observing the bar graph and we will get some data regarding the bar graph. That means the interpretation of data. Okay.